Okay, so now what we're doing is we're combining our love of function notation with our love of linear functions. So a lot of functions going on. So the first question here is to create a function t that relates the number of minutes m to Tom's cost. Okay, so we know that minutes is m, which is my x-axis. Okay, so I'm going to start off. This function is going to be called t of, instead of t of x, it's going to be t of m equals. Okay. Now, I need to find the equation of Tom. So let me make a table down here. Go ahead um, and choose from the multiple choice. So here's my work for Tom's equation. Again, big thing is it's m. Where our input, our domain is m, our output is so m is here as well. It's not x. X is minutes. So I want you to now do the same thing, and it's not multiple choice. I want you to create a function of n that relates to Nick's cost. Okay, so found the slope, n of m, so Nick's total cost per minute for however many minutes is 20m plus 10. So I want you to look or evaluate t of 1 is what and n of 1 is what. Answer those. So t of 1 is Tom. I can look at the graph and see that it's 60. And n of 1, I can look at the table and see that it's 30. So now tell me, if I couldn't look at the graph or the table, how could I find n of 1 or t of 1? Now it's asking me, what is t of 1 minus n of 1? T of 1 is 60 minus n of 1, which is 30. So 60 minus 30 is 30. What does this difference mean? We know that our input, our domain, is m minutes. So that's saying after 1 minute with after 1 minute of Tom talking on the phone and 1 minute of Nick talking on the phone, the difference is 30. What does that mean? That Tom cost is 30, what is it? It's cents more after 1 minute. Right? That's the difference. We're subtracting so that Tom is 30 more cents after 1 minute. It's not each minute, because the difference per minute is 10. Okay, we have to be careful. If n of m is to 10, fine. So we know that this is our x, right, our domain. So this is then our output, right, our y. So it wants us to find m. So if Nick spends 210 cents, how many minutes did he speak for? So right now we use the multiple choice. And then let's go ahead and solve. Okay, so I just solved. This is what we said Nick's equation was anyway. His function solved m, which means at 10 minutes he spent 210 cents. What does t of m equals n of m? What is that? Let's use substitution to solve. T of m is what? 10m plus 50. So now you answer, what's the rest of this what's this whole thing gonna look like, multiple choice? N of m is 20m plus 10. What is this? Let's solve. I know that you're doing this a different way than I'm doing it. He probably subtracted the 10, which would have been smart, but I didn't. M equals 4. So what does that mean? Well, this is a system that you already answered, right? So if m is 4, I have to substitute m back in to find out what c is, the total cost. Or I can look and see if it gives it to me. At 4 minutes, I can't see it on Tom's, but if I go up 1, I can get to 4, and up 20 here, I can get to 90. So 490. And then write what this means.